Hi everyone, Alistair Davies here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in today. Today I am at the PJ Catalunya Resort just outside Barcelona. Been here all week running a golf school, and now I'm here filming some content. So many thanks to them for allowing us to do this content this week. Today's video is all about how we can shallow the shaft in the downswing, and it's quite a buzzword and it's quite an important facet for me to allow you to play really good golf. Now, all the great players in the world pretty much have this move in their golf swing. So I'm going to talk to you today about using a tee to help you shallow the club and some of the pitfalls and the reasons why you may struggle to get this move in your golf swing. And I know it's a move I struggle with also. So I'm not saying this is easy, but it's a move if you work on should gradually get better and make you hit better golf shots pretty quickly. If this is your first time at my channel, please consider following or subscribing. I'd love to have you on board. I'd love to help you with your golf. So please keep watching to see how we can shallow this shaft in transition and hit better, longer golf shots. So we're on the 13th hole at the PJ Catalunya Resort on the stadium course. This is probably their signature hole. It's a fantastic looking hole. I love these elevated tee shots. Today we're going to be looking at the golf swing and looking particularly at how we can shallow the shaft in transition. Now, why this is important: if we're able to get the center of the mass of the shaft working behind us on the way down, it allows me then to be able to rotate strongly through the golf ball without having to manipulate the club through impact. If I'm able to do that, I'm able then to rotate through the golf ball, not have to excessively manipulate my hands to try and square the club up, and also is creating the right forces and torques to allow the club to want to work in its most powerful sense. So it has lots of benefits. It means my hands are going to be more consistently moving through the golf ball. It means my natural forces are going to create more natural speed through the impact area. So those are the two key things. Now, what I'm going to ask you to do is take a tee, place it in your glove, so just into the join here. I'm going to use this as just a little bit of visual feedback. Now, part of the reason some people struggling with shallow the club is because at the top of the golf swing, their left wrist or lead wrist will be cupped and the club will be cross-lined. Now, from there, it is really, really hard in the short pace of time to be able to get that golf club to shallow. So the only time that will work is if you have a really, really big turn, and that gives you more time and depth to get the club to shallow. So the first thing I want you to do to help shallow the club is try and get the club online at the top of the swing and try and get your lead wrist flatter at the top of the swing. I think nearly any amateur would benefit from trying to get this lead wrist into what I would call a bowed or flex state at the top of the swing to help them on the way down and get the club face a little bit stronger. I think that's a no-brainer for 99.9% of golfers in the world. So I want you with this tee to try at the top of the swing, feel that this tee points more up to the sky, and if anything, behind you. Now, the more this points up and behind me, the stronger that face is going to be and the more laid off the club will go. Now, obviously, if it goes massively laid off, then as we move down, the center of mass might want to start to work this way, so that's not what we want. But as I said, most people would struggle more with this move. So the idea is to try and feel the lead wrist goes into this flatter state, the tee peg goes more to the sky. Then in the downswing, we'll try and point the tee peg even more behind us and to the sky even more, allowing that shaft to work down like so. So it gets the feeling of the shaft working level with the hand and the club getting horizontal. Now, you'll never get there. Gravity is pulling us this way, so it's never really going to get there, but it's a feel. So the idea is really just to feel tee peg to the sky, tee peg going behind us and to the sky as we start down. So again, these are real exaggerations. Well, I'm a huge believer that we have to have exaggerations to make a change. You know, we stand on a lesson tee day in, day out with clients trying to make changes, and it takes a long, long time to make a change, a lot of reps. So to think it's going to happen instantly and trying to get it absolutely perfect is going to be pretty hard. Exaggerating and overdoing things will give you the biggest change in the shortest period of time. Let's go ahead and try a shot, and I'm really just going to focus on this T-peg and how it's moved. The likelihood is the shot's going to be pretty poor because it's a different move to what I do normally. And again, from a learning point of view, that's absolutely fine. It's all about, are we changing the movement? Are we feeling different things happening in the golf swing? And then can we transfer that to the golf course in time? Let's try a shot. So as I kind of said, really difficult to make good contact. I'm going to have another go, but it really felt like I made a massive effort there to shallow that club. So let's try another shot. Try and do that again. Try and maybe go a little bit slower, more deliberate. Managed to hit that one a lot more solid. So I'll watch the tape back and see how it actually looked, but it definitely felt like I had a different move in that top of the swing and transition area of the golf swing. And for me, this would be a great practice for me to do to help my own golf swing. As I said, I tend to cross the line, I tend to cut my wrist a little bit too much, and I definitely tend to start the downswing a little bit too steeply. I shallow it up more through impact, and that makes me a little bit flippy. So these are the things, again, I'm trying to get you guys as golfers to get away from. These are some of the faults that I've had in my golf swing all my life. And to make it naturally be as I want to, it would take some reps and some conscious thought, no doubt, and that's what it'll take from you too. So reps will make it happen unconsciously, but if you can put some conscious thoughts in or the T-peg thought in, straight away you should see a change also. So I hope you've enjoyed this video on shallowing the club. If you did, please click like and please share the video. It really helps my channel grow, and I really appreciate if you can do that for me. I'd also like you to join the conversation down below. Chat to me, ask me any questions, also request any videos and I'll get back to you. Really want to make this channel really about the content that you want to see, because that makes my channel do better. So it helps me and it helps you. So lastly, if you haven't subscribed or follow, please click my logo down this bottom corner. Join me on my journey. Let me help you help your golf. And last thing, thanks to PJ Catalunya for hosting me this week. It's a great resort. Check it out if you're heading this way. See you soon.